According to a report from Motherboard this week, Facebook actually helped law enforcement track down a 17-year-old and her mother who had an abortion, a pharmaceutical-induced abortion, prior to, by the way, Roe versus Wade being overturned. Now, Facebook, as far as what I've seen, says that they always comply with subpoenas, they always comply with requests from law enforcement officers. So what happened was that this teenager and her mother had to leave the state to go and get the pharmaceuticals, it's a drug called Pregnant, in order to induce this abortion. They did that. They then, on Facebook DM, organized a bit of a funeral for the stillborn child. So they did say, okay, we are going to bury it. We're going to invite people. But again, they organized this over Facebook DM. And Facebook turned over those DMs to law enforcement, again, possibly at their request, as far as we know. And the teenager was arrested. The mother was arrested. Mother's now been charged with 5 felonies. The minor, of course, is being charged with a multitude of things as well. And any woman in this country needs to immediately get rid of Facebook. That's what we're dealing with now. Because again, think about it. This was prior to Roe versus Wade getting overturned by our activist Supreme Court. We now have states that have put bounties on people who leave the state to have an abortion. Right? Call us and tell us if you know of somebody who's left so that they can get an abortion because we banned it here. So how long until Facebook doesn't have to wait for law enforcement to ask for this info, for this personal, private information? How long until Facebook just does, algorithms where they can look for these keywords and determine who's leaving to have an abortion? And they start turning them in and say, hey, we turned in 10 people this month, give us our rewards. This is terrifying, folks. So again, this isn't so much to rehash this story, because I know everybody's been talking about it for days. This is to tell everybody how to avoid a situation like this. First and foremost, get rid of Facebook. 100% get off it. It's trash anyway. Go away. But if you insist on staying, if you have to leave your state to go and get one of these procedures done, do not post anything on Facebook. If you're going to bring your cell phone with you, which I would advise against doing, leave it at home. But if you're bringing it with you, turn off location services. You can print out directions from MapQuest at home if you need to. Do it the old-fashioned way, but do not turn on location services from your phone. Do not let your phone be able to track where you are. Because if Facebook can do it, so can Apple. So can, if you're using an Android. Any app that you have in that phone that's also tracking your location could do the same thing. So either leave the phone at home or turn off your location services before you walk out your front door to go do whatever it is. Because I promise you this is going to get worse. And any app that you have that is tracking you could easily be subpoenaed by law enforcement, or they could just voluntarily give that data over themselves. And you could end up in a situation being charged like this mother with multiple felonies, all because you didn't turn your phone off. So folks, protect yourselves. Shit's getting bad. And right now, that's probably the best advice I can give you.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.